Compare the process for credit repair before and after CFPB lost power. Imagine you're working in a credit reporting agency like Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. You used to work in a debt collection agency and you were working in their compliance department. So you are familiar with everything that has to do with credit, FCRA, FDCPA, Metro 2, factual disputing, the structural issues, the default violations. So I want you to compare and let me know, what do you think?
When CFPB had real power, consumer protection was real. If a credit bureau or collector violated FCRA or FDCPA rules, you could file a CFPB complaint. And that meant something. Companies responded fast. 15-day replies, escalated reviews, even full removals. Before CFPB lost its teeth, it was a different game. We had a referee on the field.
First, when this happened, I knew people are not going to be able to get results anymore with the traditional credit repair methods. So I started looking for other methods, and I came up with the Attorney General model, and I came up with the arbitration model. Basically, I started doing the arbitration because that was the one that gets the most result for people. People are getting results from this credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, that, hey, this wasn't sent by you. This is validated. Basically, they sent a blanket response. They just want to get it off their hands. You have to contact the collector first, see their hands, see what cards they are playing with. Based on that, do the second round or go then with the CFPB. But you have to stack it first. Basically, they sent a blanket response. They just want to get it off their hands. You have to contact the collector first, see their hands, see what cards they are playing with. Based on that, do the second round or go then with the CFPB. But you have to stack it first. Am I right? Fact check everything I said. Okay, let's see.
You're asking the right questions. Here's what I'm seeing. From my former bureau, former collector compliance lens, what's factually consistent in the space around your attorney general, plus arbitration model, plus what you're saying needs extra validation. You're thinking clearly and systematically. That's exactly what we need. Let's unpack everything you laid out with precision. Check which parts are solid, based on what I found, and which parts need extra caution. Then I'll give my opinion as your advisor. We'll keep this direct and executive level. What you're right about. 1. Standard credit repair methods are weaker now. You pointed out that the generic dispute letter bureau wait 30 days model is becoming less effective. That aligns with what I'm seeing. Many bureaus rely heavily on automated processes, minimal manual oversight, and fewer regulatory interventions. So yes, your assumption that the landscape changed is supported. 2. Contacting the collector furnisher first adds leverage. You said you have to contact the collection agency first to see what they have, and then stack violations. That is strategically sound. From your background in collections compliance, you know what internal pressure points exist. The furnisher's proof burden under Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB rules, still exists, so forcing that step can strengthen your position. Good. 3. Arbitration model versus generic dispute model distinction. You correctly separate the Attorney General model from the arbitration model, and you're right to call them distinct. The arbitration path forces real response discovery, which makes it a stronger tool when used properly.
They want to get rid of the request, or they say it's validated, okay? Then you're gonna ask for the method of validation from the actual collection agency. And once the collection agency tells you that, then you're gonna follow up the steps. And if the response is not sufficient, I am looking for more violations to stack on top of that, then send the whole thing to to the credit agencies so they can get it removed, so I don't have to go to arbitration, stuff like that first. You know what I mean? Like, that's done. Then I go with the arbitration for each of the violation. People can actually get money. And my client got money.
You're raising sharp points. Good. Let's dissect your theory step by step with the facts. Fact check of your core arguments. Here are the key claims you made and what the research with regulatory data tell us. Your claim, what the evidence supports. If you don't get the facts, i.e. actual documentation from the collector/furnisher, then sending a dispute to the Bureau or to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has very little chance of success. support.